Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo! Welcome to LCameraTV. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with y'all cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget to hit the bell notification, man. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. I upload randomly, so I definitely want you guys to check it out, man. And definitely hit the bell icon. When you see a squiggly lines, you know you've been notified. And guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Because we're on a bye week, I decided to do a video about the 3 players I'm most excited to see hit the field for the Panthers. Some coming off injuries, some, you know, are newly acquired. We'll get into that. But you know, there's 3 players that I'm really, you know, excited to see, and I want to see how they impact our team when they come back. So we got a lot to talk about, guys. So let's get started. The third person I want to see on the field, and I'm most excited to see on the field, is obviously Eric Reid. And the reason why is because we definitely need a safety help. You know what I'm saying? I think our back end will really be much improved with him there. I've been beating a drum for him for a long time. But my thing is, the reason why he's number 3 and he's the 3rd on the list is because we got to kind of temper our excitement with him. Because, you know, he's been out of football for a little while now. And obviously, he's been working out, he's been training, and that's great. Obviously, every player works out, they train and all that stuff like that. But everybody says, every player says, it's nothing like game speed. It's nothing like, you know, actually playing the game. You got to get your wind back. You got to get your conditioning back. And it's going to take him a little time to get to, you know what I'm saying, his peak form. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see him on the field, but I know it's going to be a few weeks for him to, you know, get acclimated to the system, one, because obviously you got to learn a whole new system. Now, mind you, it's good that we got him on a bye week, but still, learning a whole playbook, like, I mean, you know, we were surprised that Chris Clark was able to pick up the offensive line scheme so quickly, you know what I'm saying? And now you're asking Eric Reid to come in on a bye week and pick up a system very quickly, learn it, you know what I'm saying, and be a huge cog, because I think he'll be the starter, just me personally. I think in the beginning, he'll be, you know what I'm saying, he'll be the starter, but, you know, obviously Colin Jones is going to come in some, which sucks. But I think he will be the starter, but, you know, conditioning-wise, same thing like the Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack, when he came, his first game with the Bears, he came in and he was dominant. But the reason why they lost that game was because he got tired. You know, that just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He's beating a lineman over and over again, and you don't have the conditioning and the preparation you get from preseason, training camp, all that stuff. Your body's gonna be, you know, your body's gonna be kind of tired, man. You can't keep up that same level of impact and play that you used to. So he has to get, you know, back in the groove of it. So like I said, Colin Jones is gonna get in some, because obviously I think unless he plays free safety, where I think he should play strong safety, you know. Or we can play. You play free safety and you put Rashawn Golden as strong safety, whichever. But I can't wait to see him back on the field, man. But we also got to temper our expectations, because he's not coming in like he just got traded from another team, or, you know, he was in training camp with a team and then got cut or something like that. He's coming straight off from the street, man. He, you know, obviously work out, but it's nothing like game speed, man. You got to get reacclimated to that. The second person I'm most excited to see on the Panthers playing field is my man Greg Olsen. And I know a lot of people are saying, hey, should we get rid of Greg Olsen? Should we trade him? Should we this? Should we that? No, we should not. And the reason why I'm excited to see him on the field, man, is because hopefully he stays healthy. That's just me. You know, I'm coming out there. You know, I'm thinking if he will be healthy, you know, when he comes back, and not completely healthy, doesn't re-break his foot or anything like that through the season. But the reason why I'm excited to see him, man, is because just to see what the run and pass game are going to be with him. Because, you know, for y'all who, you know, obviously don't know or whatever, or most of y'all probably know, but for y'all who don't know and don't really pay attention to the X's and O's and you know, go deep into that, the reason why our running game has been doing so much better than it was last year under Norv Turner is because he does a lot of pulling guards or pulling tight ends and stuff, and that creates a crease. And once Christian hits the crease, he's fast. He's gonna get some positive yardage. So, you know, what Chris Manhertz and Ian Thomas have been doing, when they, you know, do that block to create that crease, Christian been hitting the hole and he's been getting yardage. Now, the reason why I'm excited is because, you know, that shows that we're doing a lot of one tight end sets and stuff like that. Now, this is why I'm excited, because I would love to have a bunch of 2 tight end sets, maybe 2 receivers, and have Greg Olsen and Ian Thomas. And the reason why I say that is because Chris Manhertz is a good blocking tight end, but he's not really a good catching tight end. And that's a problem for us. We need, we need somebody who can catch the ball. Ian Thomas can catch the ball well. And Greg Olsen can catch the ball well. So think about it this way, man. They won't know what we're doing. They won't know if we're running it, if we're passing it, because them two stay on the field when we're running the ball too, because they seal edges, or they they chip block, or they seal the block on the left side or right side to get Christian free. Plus, if they're both on each end, they can run a route and obviously get separation and catch the passes. So it'll be we'll have the best of both worlds, the running and the blocking. And then obviously Ian Thomas can learn from Greg Olsen on the field, because obviously talking to somebody is good, but seeing it and breaking down the play and how you did it is even better, man. So when Greg Olsen comes back, man, obviously the edges and the creases that him and Ian Thomas are going to seal for Christian McCaffrey is going to keep our run game flourishing. Obviously I think he's number 3 in rushing yards this year. Christian McCaffrey is, and that's gonna continue, man. It's gonna flourish. And also, we could do fake block or chip block and then go out for a route, with Greg Olsen or Ian Thomas or both, and actually, help out the O-line, plus get some positive yardage from the passing game. So Christian Hurts, I like him. I like him a lot. He's not a bad player, but like I said, he's more of a blocker than a pass catcher, and because of that, that when he's on the field, he's probably gonna be blocking. It's probably gonna be a run play. You need to be able to fool the defense and make them think it might be a run play, it might be a passing play. Who knows, man? So hopefully Greg Olsen comes back healthy and stays healthy when he comes back, because I think that will really benefit our team. And the person I'm most excited to see come back, man, is Curtis Samuel. And the reason why I'm excited to see Curtis Samuel come back, and I know a lot of you guys will be like, why? 2 reasons. One, we need a vertical threat. Torrey Smith is not playing that role well. I mean, he hasn't been the vertical threat, to create separation and get vertical really well since we got him, man. And obviously, it is what it is. But Curtis Samuel, I think, can be that. I think, I see what the Rams are doing with Brandon Cooks, and I remember what we had with Ted Ginn, and you can see what the Dolphins are doing with Kenny Stills. They have that vertical threat that Ryan Tannehill or Jared Goff could just bomb and get an easy touchdown, or just basically keep the defense honest and not playing man to man. Torrey Smith has not been playing that role well, like I said. Curtis Samuel ran a 4-3. He can definitely play that role. He could play it, he could play it pretty well too. And I want to know what he is. I want to see what type of player he is. He's been injured a few times, so I want to know what type of player he is, man. He's a very good player. I mean, well, I can't even say that, because the times I've seen him, he's been good, but for the most part, he's been injured. So I want to see what type of player he is. And also, man, I think he can, he can develop into a really good player for us. As far as, obviously he's not as good as Brandon Cooks with his route running and all that stuff. But I also want to know, man, if he's a wasted draft pick, because obviously we've seen that there's times where people just don't pan out. Obviously the Deshaun Halls of the world, you got, and you got the Edmund Kabilas, you got a few people who just never panned out for the Panthers. And I want to know if he's that. Hopefully he's not, because Taylor Moton definitely looks like he panned out. And he was a second rounder just like Curtis Samuel was. So we really got to see if, Curtis Samuel is going to be a crucial cog in our team, or is his role going to be taken over by Damiere Byrd or DJ Moore. And DJ Moore, I think, could be a very good player too. But I just need somebody who can really get vertical and keep the defenses honest, man, because I hate that, obviously Torrey Smith hasn't got a long passing touchdown, all season really. So Curtis Samuel could really be that fixing piece, that cog in our system, and he could be our new Ted Ginn, man, if he could catch. And obviously, he's not a great route runner like Brandon Cooks is, and he had to work on his hands. But I think his hands are a lot better than they were. And hopefully, man, he'll be able to, become that vertical threat that we can use and create separation from the DBs and everything like that, and keep the safeties and just the whole defense honest. So I don't know, man. I'm excited to see how he turns out, man. He needs to stay healthy. One, I mean, there's no point in having a guy that's never healthy. Just me being honest, you know what I'm saying? He could be a Percy Harvin in that sense, where he's a very good player but just never on the field. So hopefully Curtis Samuel gets healthy and stays healthy, and I think if we can get him, man, that'll be very electric to our offense. I think he'll be a vertical threat that we're sorely missing right now, and I think he'll be a baller, man. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget the bell notification, man. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. I upload randomly, so definitely hit the bell icon, man. When you see the squiggly lines, you know you've been notified. And guys, man, get in the comment section. Let me know who you're most excited to see on the field. Whether if they're coming from an injury, if they just got signed, whatever. Just let me know who you're most excited to see, because, like I said, I'm excited to see Eric Reid, but I think I gotta kind of temper my expectations because he's gonna take him a little while to get acclimated. But Curtis Samuel in general, man, I need to see what he is. I need to know what he is, because from what I've seen, he played pretty good. But he's never on the field, man. And I definitely think we need a vertical threat, because I think if we get a vertical threat, we'll take our offense to a whole nother level. And Norv Turner definitely likes to do the run, and take a deep shot downfield. So I think that would be also really good for us. So definitely, hopefully Curtis Samuel will come back healthy. Check out the LCameraTV apparel, shirts, hats, mugs, all types of cool stuff. That link is in the description below. Check out the Patreon page. That link is also in the description below. Exclusive content, blooper reels, shout outs, tons of cool stuff, man. Check it out. Show love to the Patreon page. Show love to the apparel page. You already know what it is, man. Check out my dog Renan's video. His video is going to be at the very end of my video in the end screen. Check him out. Very talented dude, very funny guy. I think you guys really like his stuff, man. I see the trickle effect coming in and out. I want it to continue to grow. So definitely check his stuff out, man. I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised, man. Share this with your Panther family, friends, anybody Panther related, anybody football related. Share this with everybody. Let them know Panther Nation's out here and LCameraTV's rocking with it. And they're rocking with LCameraTV. Y'all already know what it is, man. Thank y'all for all the support. Like I said before, you know what I'm saying? Share this with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is, man. Thank y'all for all the support. Thank y'all for everything I do, man. And I'll see y'all next time.